Hello everybody and welcome back to Heroes of Might and Magic 3, Horn of the Abyss. Last time we started on the 5th campaign in the Heroes Chronicles series, the World Tree, and completed the first scenario. And in this episode we are going to continue where we left off and start on the second scenario. Senseless Destruction. Tarnum must defeat all the Necromancers in the area. If Tarnum loses a battle, the entire campaign will be lost. All heroes will be restricted to level 12, but Tarnum and two of his best heroes will transfer to the next scenario. Okay. Playing on hard. Make sure we're actually playing it. Then 20 Wolf Raiders are 3,000 gold. I think I'll take the money. As we learned last time, we had quite a bit of an issue with money. The Necromancers have unified under the Red Banner. Whatever disagreement that had them at each other's throats before has obviously been settled, so I expect them to be a tougher opponent in the future. They have also had the time to fortify these caverns. Garrisons block several of the narrow tunnels. Okay, good to know. Okay, that's interesting that it started me off with a Orc Tower instead of a Wolf Pen. Okay, so... we are really blocked off here, aren't we? Actually... and she can do the same. And she can sit in the castle for us, and Jeremy can... they can both just camp. So 5, 5. There we go. Burn, burn, let the world tree burn. Cackle the insane skeletons. Death to all that lives. Well, you're already dead, but you're about to die again. And there's really no point for us to go send any of our troops forward. Oop. Jeremy, you'll actually have a job now. Okay, I want to build a cliff nest. Death or undeath? Soon. They will only be... I apologize. Soon. They will be the only choices. The skeletons draw their rusty swords and attack with an insane ferocity. Well, even between episodes, my reading capabilities are still not improved, and I'm not sure why. Well, I am recording these two episodes on the same day, just a little bit later, so I guess that's one reason, but hey, as long as it doesn't affect it too much. I guess that's lots of vampires. That's something I really want to deal with at the moment, because that's pretty strong. Since we entered these deeper tunnels, my men have had several encounters with orcs and goblins from a tribe we don't recognize. In all cases, my men were attacked without question, as if battling the Necromancers wasn't tough enough. Now I have to worry about these barbarians as well. I have given orders for my men to defend themselves when they are attacked, but to attempt to communicate with these strangers whenever possible. We're so glad you came. There used to be hordes of us, but we've been fighting for so long, many died. Some of them even got back and fought for those nasty Necromancers, the goblins say. They asked to join your forces. Yes. 30 hobgoblins, not bad at all. Yes, they don't want to fight. Very nice. And now Lena can explore with us. Jeremy can also explore. Okay, there's the first garrison. Ooh, Ogre's Club of Havoc. Okay, another garrison. And another garrison. So garrisons everywhere, it seems. A great club rests on a rock in plain sight, but as you approach you notice the shimmering forms of whites hiding in the shadow. Obviously the weapon is bait for their trap. Do you want to risk a fight with the whites? I think we'll wait one more week before I go and start fighting people. I don't think I had her. No, I did not have her visit it. Okay, let's see. We can build a city hall actually. Then we can build a mess hall this turn. Oh, this isn't bad at all. Okay. 5 and 5. Hopefully we got first move. Nope. However, if we send them up, yeah. Wow, that's quite a lot of damage. Yeah, the zombies are a bit of a pain in the bum, but no problem. Think they'll be beta to run up. Oh, no. They're not going up. Okay, so we move the goblins here. The crewmates can go down that way. Got one more shot. Let's see. Okay, so we can just use our crewmates to oh, never mind. I think we should actually be able to take care of these guys. Yep. Fantastic. Oh. Hello, empty town? Is it supposed to be like that? Excuse me. We surprised a small band of orcs this morning. They were camped in a narrow portion of the tunnels, hoping to ambush all who pass. My forces turned out to be much larger than they expected. Surrender, I said. There's no need to spill the blood of your own kind. You're not our kind. We are the followers of Vor, and blood is exactly what he wants, shouted one of the orcs. The fools attacked even though victory was impossible. I admit, they died gloriously, but it seems such a waste for these brave soldiers to throw away their lives. Oh, of course, they recruit some units. Yeah, we'll definitely need, or definitely want to get archery, and even artillery would be nice. I have to see how many more skill slots we have. And then we can... Okay, interesting choice. And then we can try to figure out what we want. Oh, perfect. So, armor, logistics, archery, and artillery would be very nice. Yeah, I'm gonna... actually not focus on that town yet. Ooh. Okay, so I think we'll take the behemoth. Oops, that's not who. She can actually sit here. And just like before, Jeremy can be the one to take Necropolis troops. Okay, so let's head on back. And I think we are able to build a capital. Very nice. Fighting the Necromancers is easy compared to doing battle with other barbarians. We now know that that another tribe calling themselves the Followers of War have joined forces with the Necromancers, and although they are our enemy, it still feels wrong to kill our own kind. I released a few orc prisoners we caught a couple of days ago so they could bring a message to their king. But as soon as I cut their bonds, they tried to strangle me to death. Since the orc messengers were a failure, I sent a letter to the shaman asking them who this Vor is. Okay. And I too wonder who this Vor is. Okay, so let's dump the Cove units. We have an excess of sulfur that I really don't need. Oops. That's 3,000, but it's 2 behemoth. And I think with this we can take care of lots of vampires. And unfortunately our income is... You are most welcome to drain this vein of gold. After we drain your veins of blood, the vampires attack. Okay. Just making it easy for me. I appreciate that. Okay, so if we could just move them up, I'm sure they'll attack. So if we move them here, they won't be able to reach the rocks. Ooh, very nice. Yep, that's what I was hoping they would do. And there we go. Ouch, can't reach though. No, ooh, we should have gotten Valhalla Valhalla. Oh wow, that gave me a whole lot of gold. Okay, first is money. think Tarnum can actually camp. I think we'll build some more units. To my shock, Vor is not a barbarian chief as I suspected, but an ancestor. How could this be? How could one of the ancestors be behind all this trouble? One of the wisest shaman, an old man named Adar, brought this terrible news. Unfortunately, he couldn't explain why Vor has teamed with the Necromancers to destroy the World Tree, but he could tell me a little about Vor's rise to power. In all the years I have dealt with the ancestors as the immortal hero, I never heard the name Vor. I said, I've never heard the ancestor called by the name. The ancestors called by name. They've always been collectively the ancestors, have they not? True, but recently a brutal tribe of barbarians from a land called Krulod have turned one of their ancient kings into a war god, and they make sacrifices to him. They felt they needed a perfect leader to inspire them to greatness once again. Apparently, one of the ancestors accepted this worship, drew power from it, and took on the form of this war god. He even gave himself a name, Vor, said Adar. Krulod was a familiar name. It was the new name given to my homeland. Could this ancient barbarian king have been me? Could my people be modeling the brutality after my own actions? I dismissed the shaman, unable to continue this conversation right now. Well, if that's the case, that's actually very interesting. Actually do need to send Tarnum back, because he... Hold on. Oh, here it is, upgraded units. Okay, so we can just... If we build a Freelancers Guild, we can actually benefit from these extra units. Not a whole lot, but a little something. I think we'll actually take 16 ogres over the 30 hobgoblins. And we'll head on over this way. Actually, I want to get this Ogre Club of Havoc. So you need a Necromancy Amplifier. So I think we'll want to build yes. It's not even that many. Lots of whites. Nothing we need to worry about at all. Because one, our behemoth can take them out, and so can our Thunderbirds. Ooh, basic artillery. Perfect. We need a ballista though. So buy that ammo cart. Why don't we? And we can get a first aid tent. We'll get a Hall of Darkness. There we go, perfect. Now Lena can go back to hanging out here. We can build the Citadel. I rode up next to Adar this morning, finally prepared to face the truth of Vor's origins. Shaman, tell me more about Vor, I said. Well, in all the stories that I know, there's only one other Vor, a warrior, who lived in the early days of our people. With an axe in his hand, there was no force that could stand in his way. He had the strength of 30 men, and whenever he commanded an army, victory was certain. Vor also enjoyed the adoration of his people, perhaps too much. For years they praised him and gave him their love, until one year they grew bored. They turned their interest toward a young man who could run and swim faster and farther than any other. Vor grew angry and jealous and challenged this young man to a race around the world. Granted, Vor was very strong, but his power was on the battlefield. For a year and a day, the two raced around the world, shoulder to shoulder, the entire way until... What? I said. Just before they reached the finish line, the young runner pulled out in front. Vor knew he had lost, so he pulled out his axe and lopped off the young man's head right in front of everyone. A shameful end. What happened to Vor? He tried to win back his people's love by forcing them. He conquered them and became a much unloved king. He died bitter and old and in his bed. I didn't see how this Vor could possibly be one of the ancestors. Perhaps the name is a coincidence. Okay. I actually don't really know much about this, so I'm interested to see if there is any relation to Tarnum of the past. Yeah, Tarnum of the past. Tarnum and Warlords, Tarnum of the past, whatever. Wow. Does quite a lot of damage at the basic level. I really hope we can get to expert or at least advanced. Nice. Ooh, very nice. Oh my lord. +1 to spell power. Ooh, a crystal cavern. Some wolf pens. A dragon vault or a castle. I think I'll take the castle. Bone dragons aren't amazing for a level 7 unit. Okay, Jeremy needs to head here. As does Lena. I haven't been upgrading because I do not have the resources. Oops. Who are you? Vokyle. He is not someone that should be taken lightly, definitely. I just hope he doesn't reach our town too quickly. Okay, next we're just gonna buy this. Definitely want to upgrade our Cyclops. Okay, so he ran back. I tried to not let my troops see the doubt I feel inside. I can battle Necromancers, even barbarians if I have to, but an ancestor? I know that one day I'll probably have to face Vor in battle. And when that day comes, I will lift my sword and accept whatever may come. Can I defeat an ancestor in battle? I don't think so, but perhaps I could stop Vor from destroying the World Tree. Okay, so let's see what this... Yeah, so at least we have vision of the area. She can also head back. They and Manfred. Let's build a cover of darkness. Just because it's an inconvenience to them. Yeah, see, now comes the problem of... We just need Jeremy to get... Oh, there's a hero from there too. Tamika. Okay. Let's actually buy a spellbook. And a resource silo. I guess we can buy it. It's not like bone dragons are horrible, it's just not amazing. But any level 7 creature helps. Okay, so... cast Bloodlust on our Thunderbirds, make them do even more damage. Since that's what being our barbarian's all about. Just, ooh, awesome. 6 to 1.1 thousand damage already. Well, we do have 251 goblins, so it does make sense. And a whopping 20 attack, so... Ooh, basic armor. The Necromancers have an inexhaustible source of troops as long as their cursed magic can raise their own troops from the dead. I'm finding it difficult to keep up, so I've sent word to the surface asking for volunteers. Hopefully, they won't respond too late. Okay, well, we definitely could siege this. We'll definitely just take some losses. First things first, liches. Is there any way we can get rid of arrow towers? Oh, wow. I actually was not expecting to get so lucky with that. Ooh. Morale? No morale. Ouch, this is not gonna hurt as bad as I thought it would have. Yeah, unfortunately, unlike in Clash, we don't have Resurrection to use over and over again. Come on. Ooh, so close. Okay, well, I think our Behemoth can... Or our Wolf Raiders can make quick work of the vampires. Ouch, that did a lot of damage actually. But not like it matters. Because that is Tamika down. And we have a nice castle here for us. Cover of darkness again, just to be an inconvenience. Okay. Definitely want to upgrade the estate because vampire lords are amazing. Actually, do need to clear out this. We can have Jeremy do that. We just want to go back and resupply with Tarnum. And we also obviously want Dread Knights as well. And funny enough, an army like this is much stronger, is more than strong enough to take care of the enemy. Okay, so I should say the enemy, just whatever units they got, whatever units are hanging around. Tarnum is just going to be Portal Guard. Ooh, Vokyle is actually really strong in terms of units. And he has expert stone skin. Ooh, 6, that's not good. We actually might lose this. I do not have any prior saves, unfortunately. Ugh. Okay, well, fight it out and see how things go, I guess. Who knows, maybe if we're lucky things go better for us than I would think. Our biggest concern is gonna be these vampires. And those skeletons. Yeah. We could just send the goblins too. And they curse them, really. Well, we do have a lot of ranged troops at least. That can hopefully carry us to victory. And we also have Behemoth. Okay, as long as we defend the orcs, I think we'll be okay. Six and 5. So we're just gonna defend. And we're gonna move the Behemoth back actually, like this. Cast Bloodlust on our Cyclops Kings. Okay. Don't want them. Yeah, that's gonna be the best idea. Okay, well they've all funneled downwards, which is very beneficial to us. I actually want the skeletons to move before I decide who we attack. Okay, so we're going to cast a magic arrow. so probably should have actually taken the skeletons out. And we won. Okay. Well, I guess I got a little intimidated by the numbers, but Tarnum is a super strong hero. Shield the Yawning Dawn +3 to defense. My luck is holding. I received word that new volunteers have stepped forward to battle our enemy. Hopefully, these fresh troops will send the Necromancers running. Yeah, hopefully they do. Because after that fight, we are hurting big time. But they're definitely hurting as well. There's no way that they are going to recover after a fight like that. But it's not like we're recovering any easier. Probably have to wait at least. Troops have finally arrived and are available for recruitment. Oh wow. 80 hobgoblins, 40 wolf raiders, 20 orc chieftains, 10 ogre magi, and 5 thunderbirds. Well, that's extremely nice. Okay, what do we... I can't actually do anything yet. Okay, well, I think we can go explore now. Okay, let's see, what are we missing? 10 crystals. Total of 10 crystal. Crystal as well. Okay, it's a free town for me. Okay, so we want Dread Knights, Vampire Lords, that's all we can afford. I think what we'll do is just sell. Yeah, like I said earlier, this isn't an army to laugh at in the slightest. Tarnum already max level. Oops. Level 12. Yes, Tarnum is. Jeremy needs 2 levels, so he'll head here. And he'll resupply his troops. And I think we'll have Jeremy finish off dealing with the enemy for us. Yeah, it doesn't really look as nice now. What's the cost? They're 1,800 apiece. So we need okay, well I think we can look in the tavern. Yeah, Nagash is their strongest and he isn't all that strong. I think Jeremy's army is more than enough to instill fear into the hearts of our enemy. Just how many towns do these people have is the question, my goodness. And we need 5 crystals. Because we want to upgrade our estate. Okay, well. Yeah, see, that's a big boy garrison, it looks like. Obviously, I think either Tarnum or Jeremy will deal with it. But we can take this as a good opportunity to try and practice ballistics and see if we can take out towers with ease. About this garrison. This is the same kind of defenses to it. As is this. Well, I guess we will have to take this garrison out. It's not really as strong as I'm making it out to be. Okay, move them up. Yeah, so look, our hobgoblins take them out no problem. Move these guys a teeny bit forward. And just like that. We will actually want to move back a teeny bit. We'll cast Bloodlust on the behemoth. And luck is just amazing, is it not? There goes Nagash. We can just take this town. And what we can do is this. Just to be a pain so he loses troops unnecessarily. Wow, look at that damage. And that's just overkill. Oh. Easily one of my favorite units in the entire game, the Dread Knight. And same thing with the Vampire Lords, just a very strong unit. Oh, perfect, he leveled up. We'll take artillery. Oh, hello there. Yep. Fantastic. I don't think they actually have any towns. So yeah, this doesn't damage anyone, unfortunately. So basically we are just going to defend constantly and have them come to us. And just let our arrow towers. Okay, that's not very fun. And they can just take out the retaliation. Sure, do a little teeny bit of damage. Okay, well that's probably going to be the death of them. Oops. Okay, well. That was obviously to be expected that we lose this castle. And now they start with this. Okay, Tarnum. Let's go take care of Nagash, why don't you? We just need to get a bit of separation from our troops. Yeah, they're not moving up too much, that's to be expected. But, aha, perfect. Just what I was hoping for. I think we can use a magic arrow. And I think our ogre magi are gonna come in just so we can get some big damage in. Okay, Behemoth can clear out the vampires. This will actually hurt a little bit. Yeah, that's what I thought, but this is gonna hurt more. Quite a lot of power-ups that Tarnum has missed. Okay, she can't. She obviously can't take this town. don't think Tarnum's actually going to be able to get these in time. Unless we do this, of course. Oh, there's a free castle here. You're welcome. Yeah, for the sake of ensuring Tarnum is as strong as possible, we can just repeat. There's literally nothing for them to take, other than the castle itself. And we'll just go into a back and forth with them. Okay, I think that's everything now. Yep. Lena's not as important as Jeremy, because she's just there for the money. To make us money, I should say, not for the money. Okay, take this, and take this, and you can just go defend now. Jeremy, have you visited all the important things? Yes, you have. Very nice. Okay, we can end their turn, and she's going to be forced to attack. And she is going to die, obviously. Oh, Lena has artillery. So we can control the arrow towers. Fantastic. And let's just quick combat this. Like that. And there we go, red has been vanquished. We have won. Okay, awesome. Alright, next time we will continue on with the world tree and start on the world within. Until then, thanks for watching and have a good day. Bye.